Hey, people, tell us what in the sport made you laugh hardest this weekend. It is a segment we call What Made You Laugh This Weekend. Ha, ha, ha!
Funniest thing from the sports weekend is brought to you by Office Depot. This season, take care of business by treating yourself to great tech and furniture from Office Depot, Office Max.
Chris, what is your nominee for funniest thing from the sports weekend?
Jimbo Fisher getting a Gatorade bath after beating a 4-6 Florida team.
and then headed to Texas A&M. All right, thanks, Jimbo. 6 loss, FSU. Guillermo, what about you?
During their 41-17 loss to the FIU Golden Panthers, #pause up, Western Kentucky's punter had the most disastrous fake punt I've ever seen. He decided to pull out halfway through, then stumbled over himself, dropped the ball, was crawling around, kind of decided to hit the ball away from himself instead of falling on it. FIU picked it up and ran it back like 40 yards for a touchdown.
It was the funniest punt return situation of the weekend. Mike, no Roy today. He is out, maybe having a baby. We don't know. He just vanished.
He hasn't let us know.
We're assuming that he's because he's having a baby. He's really unusual, and he just he didn't show up for work today, and he's always here, and today he wasn't. And nobody can reach him, and so we assume it's because he's the father.
I asked him for a status update shortly before midnight last night, and I got back one word: hospital. Okay. And I haven't heard back since.
He's going to show up. Didn't show up for work. Didn't tell anybody. Didn't call anybody. It's weird.
Next time he shows up, he'll just show up with the kid.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Next time we talk to Roy, that kind of judgment is going to be raising a child.
My funniest thing of the weekend was on Thanksgiving during the Chargers-Cowboys game. Unfortunately, Nick Novak got injured, their normal kicker, so the sideline showed the Chargers punter warming up as an emergency replacement. And his very first attempt at warming up, he kicks the ball into the stands because he missed the net completely.
Missed the net. That was funny. Right. That guy's kicking moment for eternity is going to be that on the sideline. It's something you'd write into like the movie The Replacements.
Yes, exactly.
What do you got, Stugat's funniest thing from the sports weekend?
After their big win against Alabama, Auburn fans wanted to storm the field. A problem for a few of them, though, as they got stuck in the hedges.
Yeah.
Have you seen the videos?
Yeah. I mean, people stuck in hedges is funny.
I read like they got a crazy fine from the SEC for storming the field. It's $250,000 every time that happens.
Oh, they'll take care of that.
I know, but not the players. They'll take care of that.
Hey,
right, but not the players. Yeah.
Hey, Sally, take care of that for me when you take the suitcases of cash over there and the fake grades. Give him the Cam Newton package.
There's just a box in every football office that says fake grades.
Yes.
Yes.
And every football and basketball.
Chiswick left them behind.
I mean, seriously, what are we doing? Anybody wonder? Gene Chiswick's still a young man.
He's
national champion.
He's going to make a run here. Chiswick is going to make a return just like Lane Kiffin.
But what do you think is happening there, nation, when Gene Chiswick, a national champion head coach who's still a relatively young man, is without a job? What do you think happened there?
You could get Chiswick and assistant head coach Larry Coker. You got 2 champions on your staff.
But with Coker, you understand. Chiswick, don't you think people think it's a little too hot? Really?
But has he been he's not all the way through the cycle? He doesn't have. Are you saying he doesn't have a job?
It's amazing.
Because Lane Kiffin is all the way through the cycle. Like if you have a washer dryer at home, there's always a last stage of the cycle, and the last stage is FAU head coach.
Here's what I'm saying: Gene Chiswick isn't a head coach because people know something.
Right. I like Stugatz's game better though. What is the thing on the dishwasher? What does it say? The last stage, Boca Raton. Yeah, there it is. That's what
You've completed the cycle.
You can come out clean. You were dirty when we put you in. But we spin you around a little bit, you come out clean. You score a lot of points on offense. Woo!
It's a Florida school.
Yeah.
Charlie Strong's doing the cycle.
That's right. All of these guys. I mean, you see that terrible horror movie, A Cure for Wellness?
No.
No one did.
Okay,
Nope.
Clearly not. Anyway, the movie, there's a sanatorium, whatever it is, somewhere in the wilderness that's, doing things to keep people young and stuff. That's going to be Florida for all these college football coaches. Like we are a cure for wellness here. Like Charlie Strong, Scott Frost, they're all coming down here. Mark Richt, it's like Fountain of Youth. Lane Kiffin, Butch Davis.
I think the cycle's getting stuck on old Butch because he's old Butch. If he were a younger man,
If he was young, but forget it. Yeah, this is it for Butch. This is it.
Has to be the final stop.
Yeah.
Has to be.
I think he's still
That's
climbing.
Yeah.
Tennessee's looking.
Florida State might be looking too.
I love the idea of Tennessee rehiring Lane Kiffin. I really do. Like the whole thing coming full circle in a way that'll make your face explode.
And the fan base getting excited
Yeah,
about
that's right. No, they're like sleeping outside for tickets on those burned mattresses. The mattresses they burned the last time he left.
Lane hasn't forgotten about it. He took a shot at Tennessee at the whole thing just on his Twitter right now, retweeting Dan Mullen's photo on a private plane on his way to Gainesville, and he asks, "Hey, did your school burn mattresses?"
He's great. He'll be on with us tomorrow at this time, I believe.
I enjoyed talking to him.
Lane.
And then he welcomed Dan Mullen to FAU's state.
I feel
I mean, he's the absolute.
I am loving the Lane train, man.
everybody hop aboard the lane train, baby. Can I get the sound here, please, of a loon? Can you just play the sound of a loon, please?
Well, I'm just so upset with myself. There was a non-football injury. Too many damn people on the sideline. And a guy with a camera hit him in the knee. I'm going to find out who. And think about that. So I'm so angry right now. I got to move on. But did I let that happen? There's just someone on your freaking sideline, and now you hurt your quarterback. I'll find out who that was.
Do what?
He said a full-blown investigation. How is that not the funniest thing from the sports weekend? Urban Meyer's quarterback was hurt by a cameraman. Listen to him. He sounds like a total lunatic.
Well, I'm just so upset with myself. There was a non-football injury. Too many damn people on the sideline. And a guy with a camera hit him in the knee. I'm going to find out who. And think about that. So I'm so angry right now. I got to move on. But did I let that happen? There's just someone on your freaking sideline, and now you hurt your quarterback. I'll find out who that was.
He sounds like Liam Neeson and Taken.
I was just saying, I want to hear Liam Neeson read just that.
Good luck. I will find out.
I
just
set of
see
skills.
this poor cameraman being interrogated. Like, what? Nobody set me up to it. Nobody tried. Just clumsy.
Dan wins a game this week.
Yeah,
that was great.
Well, hold on. Let me hear some more sound here because this sound sheet had a lot of stuff on it that I wanted to get to and didn't. So let's just knock them off one after another here. Can I knock off that sound from the weekend with Bill Walton discussing... Mr. Gotts, do you think I can knock off that sound with Bill Walton discussing bridges?
Let's find out.
Michigan State hasn't even needed Miles Bridges, who is not, I'm told, related to Lloyd or Bo or Bill, the Bridge School, the Bridge Benefit Concert, the St. John's Bridge, or the Golden Gate Bridge.
There's a foul inside, and it's on Michigan State and Tillman.
I love bridges. It's really the ultimate tool because it allows you to get someplace you can't get on your own.
There's a lot of bridges here in Portland as well.
12 between the Willamette Falls and the St. John's Bridge on the north, including the Tillicum Bridge, which is the largest, longest non-car bridge in America.
I mean, it's close, man.
Yeah,
and you got to give him credit because when you start going off on bridges, you better know your bridges, and he knew his bridges.
Yeah, well, it sounded a little rehearsed. He knew a little too quickly how many bridges there were in Portland. 12.